Hey, Planeswalkers, Mythras here. Welcome to today's episode of Top Deck, my friends. We are covering a top 200 deck here, a Temur Lukka deck. So it's the first time we ran one of these decks. The original one, I think, was by Delmo. This version is by Sheep. So congratulations, Sheep, on hitting the top 200 with this deck. Very excited to be covering it here today, Planeswalkers. Appreciate you tuning in. If you have questions, if you have comments, let me know down below. Feel free to hop on the Discord server. That is in the description. Additionally, while you're there, you can check out the timestamps where we will cover several things. First and foremost, we'll take a look at the main board strategy objective of this list. Second, we're going to go into the sideboard for you in your best of 3 matches. Third, we're going to go play some competitive Magic in both best of 1 and best of 3, and then we'll close out fourth and finally with some final closing thoughts, as well as where this might sit in the meta, my friends. So really looking forward to this deck. Appreciate, like I said, you tuning in. Flip me a like if you enjoyed today's video. Other great ways to support the channel down below in the description. Shout out to all the patrons and YouTube members as always. So thank you, Planeswalkers. What we got going on here as we dive into it here is really an adventure shell with Lukka, with an additional ability to go pull Coma here. I really like what we have going on this deck. We get the ability to use our general good old Eldraine friends here in that adventure shell, like I said, where you can do the draw. We have the ability to hit our opponents, get big creatures, additionally push things back, supported by some really nice items here. New Strixhaven cards like Expressive Iteration, as well as this Decisive Denial, really adding to our board to help us find answers. Additionally, add another control type spell here as well. So lots of good things. We can steal our opponent's creatures with the Aggro War. And the big thing here with Lukka is not only can you do the +1 go find creatures if you need them, but you can do the -2 in the like the transmog decks, for then we can exile a creature and go pull until we find the one above. And the big piece here is everything's stuck at 3. So as long as you're not hitting your edge wall, as long as you're not hitting a token, you're absolutely gonna land a Coma. So that's the big piece to this deck. Obviously you can always hard cast this, and obviously you can do the +1 here and so forth. So lots of great things that can happen with this deck. Really looking forward to it. It's really kind of a mid-rangey late game deck, so really looking forward to that. You're controlling the board, locking things in. You have a couple counter spells here going on if you need them. Additionally, then we're just pounding down our opponents in that good old mid-range style with some big creatures and so forth. So Planeswalkers, again, questions or comments, let me know. We're now going to move into the sideboard here. So we got a lot going on, very important as we can see here, depending on the deck that we're going to play. And we'll certainly break this out for you in 3 ways: aggro, mid-range, and late game. So against the aggro decks, these are going to be things like mono red, mono white, aggro. We got life gain, kind of aggro-y, but also mid-range. We have Boros Winata, kind of similar style there. Gruul aggro, Naya aggro, those kinds of things. Here in this space, we also got the tokens. Crush the Weak deals 2 damage to each creature. If a creature dealt this way would die, exile it instead. We can always use our Foretell here. This is a good one against those token-based decks. The one we ran yesterday, the Naya tokens. Absolutely check it out. This is a great one to play. Other low-hanging kind of aggressive decks, and this is also a good enabler. Then again, we also have Red Cat Melee, which helps in that space. And Aggro War is a good one for you there. When we play rogues, you got Test the Talents, you got Mystical Disputes, you got Negates if you need. Crush the Weak could work, but a big one there is going to be Scavenging Ooze, and anyone playing Graveyard, that's going to be a big one. As we move into that mid-range, like we talked about, we got the Boros Winata deck, we got Gruul aggro, we got this deck, we got other variants of kind of mid-range stuff as well, inclusive of decks like Rakdos Sacrifice or Jund Sacrifice. We also got the Tempo decks, and then additionally even a nice flavor of, is it Dragons or Prismari Dragons? Certainly kind of mid-rangey to late game as well. So there we really got to break it out in terms of creature-based stuff, some of the more direct kill Crowin War, and obviously Axe of Agonis is something you throw in against rogues. 2 more direct kill or control. Then we're going to begin to look at Negate, Mystical Dispute, also Graveyard Hate with Clythos. Clythos is a good one against rogues as well. Then when we move out of that, we're going to hit late game late game is really going to be, again, you could consider this Temur turns, Temur Ultimatum, same thing. You got Sultai Ultimatum. We did the Sultai control deck yesterday as well. Additionally, in that space, you could have Dimir control, which we've ran, Azor's control, and obviously any of the Doom decks, 4-color Doom, and whatever flavor of Doom you'd like as well. There again, we're going to focus on this space and the counterspell, Graveyard Hate if you need it. Test the talents, and Scavenging Ooze. When we look to move things out of the board, if we're going against creature-based stuff, we certainly want to have those interactions. Disdainful Stroke is something we can remove. Additionally, I would consider direct damage here. These guys are always good against aggro decks. You could always go lighter on a Lukka if you wanted to. We're running 27 lands. You could see that as a lot as well. You could thin out some of the lands if you needed to, but obviously it's 3 color, so that's one of the reasons why we hit that as well. Plus, given the curve, makes a little bit more sense in that space. The other thing that we can look at is on the other end of things, when we got to get some more control magic, Brazen Borrower, Bone Crusher are certainly 2 things that you could also look to flip out. Edgewall, you just want to make sure you're getting enough of that continuous draw to help you, and then a Crow and War is obviously something you can move out to. So Planeswalkers, that is how we would board for the aggro, mid-range, and late game lineups. We talked about the strategy objective of this deck, really being in that mid-range space, how to play, control the board, some of the key tips and tricks of this deck with Lukka and good old Coma, and looking forward to taking this for a spin here today in some competitive Magic. So if you do have questions or comments, let me know. Certainly would love to hear from you down below, or feel free to hop on that Discord server like we said. Again, yesterday we had that top 500 Sultai control deck. Today we're going to do the Temur Lukka, and we'll get right into it in our best of 1 as well. All right. So for those of you joining right now, we are hitting our first best of 1 match with our Temur Lukka deck. I do not like this start, honestly, but I might try it. Could be a bad call. What's crazy is we have 27 lands, and this is what we hit. So we're gonna go green first. We got blue. Good thing we did that. We had Coma next. All right, gotta get a new PC here one of these days. We're breaking apart, and I think it's a fan that's stuck. Uh-oh. We get stuck with a rogues deck. We're gonna do this first. So hopefully we can get something on the draw here. They helped us. We have so many lands. This is gonna be 3 lands now, though. Wow, did you guys see that? Look at how many that was. And we still haven't hit a land. That's bad. That's a bad way to start today. That's a terrible deck shuffler right there. That's what that is. Wow, look at that. Still terrible in the lands. We've gone from like sub 50 to 56% on our land draw. We're gonna have nothing left in this deck, by the way. There we go. Finally we hit something. So let's figure out what we want to do here. We can certainly play this guy. We're okay with that. We're still gonna get our draw. If they flash a rogue in, we're gonna lose our edge. Bummer, but we got it off the floor, which is what we needed. Ugh. What a nice top deck for them. Now we can still make a comeback here. Still can make a comeback. Ooh. Let's see. Let's do this. I think we still have our coma in here. Or did we lose both? We still got one. So as long as we can get Lukka on the board here, we'll be maybe able to live. I don't know. So we'll do Lukka onto Landlore if we can get away with it. Now I didn't play this because I didn't want the double draw, for the record, because I need to slow down here. Now we're done. There goes our other coma. So Lukka's strategy is no good, no more, my friends. No good, no more. We'll see if we can steal their Thought Thief. If they have a counter here, we're in trouble. If they don't, we're okay. We'll punch that guy back. Hopefully they don't get a blue, just fine. Doesn't help us again. Coma's not gonna help. We'll play it anyway. Probably nothing. Probably Biff. Oh, no, we got one. What do we have? What do we want to do? Let's do this guy. So they have to attack in, so we'll get the Rune Crab here. Oh, they had tutelage in here. It's not gonna matter. Because if we would have did the draw there anyway, we would have been hosed. Oh. Oh, this was so painful, my friends. So painful on a matchup. We got absolutely mana hosed. Then we couldn't do much anyway. So just a bad one against rogues, which, to be fair, I think this deck would not do well against that, which is probably why we were paired against it first, because that is what happens in the shuffler and Magic in general. So let's see what our next lineup looks like for best of one. Here we got Ethereal Caitiff. All right, so we can certainly play this. We can go fetch if we need. We got a mono red deck. Are they going to spike me? Could be. Could be not. There's the spike. There it is. That's fine. We still got another one. We will kill the robber. Because that's what's going to happen. And we'll do it right away. Alright, so here, let's go grab a blue. Gotta wait. We're gonna wait a turn on Torbrand here. All right, so the good news is, let's take a draw. There we go. We can go on the red. Do we want to play another red? I think we go blue. Just in case we need that. Do I want to take that? I think we'll take the damage. Let's see, I think we can only fight. No. We'll leave it like that. I'll hold my Bone Crusher. I'm actually gonna steal this guy. So wait one turn. I'm off 1 mana, by the way. It's the problem here. We'll get the tokens. That's what we wanted. Then we go like this. Then we do this. we can do... they each got attack anyway. They have to attack, so that's fine. Oh, I don't know about that. There we go. Coma. They only need to get 4 in. What's that? 6, 8. We can do this. Another coma. That doesn't help. We can block there, so that's not a problem. Ethereal Catif, there we go. We should be in the clear. That's plenty in the clear. Math is good. There we go. Temur Lukka coming back. 1-1 in best of 1, my friends. Let's close out our third and final one there. So did well against the aggro deck, like an adventure deck generally does. Didn't get our Lukka combo, but we hit both comas in hand. So it worked out. Worked out. Stealing the Torbrand, fighting, all that jazz. Alright, we go first. Yorion deck. Alright, we'll see how this goes. This could be a problem. We'll find out though. It's either gonna be a Sultai or Dimir deck. We don't see much besides those two things these days. So without the control magic on our end, this could be a tough match. We'll see. Grab a blue or green, doesn't really matter. Let's do this one. Ooh, that's big for us. Wow, we can do this. Do this. Do that. Lukka would be amazing here. We got Sultai though, that can wipe my board on odd. No, they didn't do it though. Let's do another blue. Yeah, that's what I figured was going to happen. Let's go. I can get a draw here too. We'll wait on the stack. All right, there we go. Absolutely what we needed. All right, we can go 2 to the face here too, which would be big. Let's do that. Shadow's Verdict's gonna be tough. Yeah, that's the problem. That's why I held back here as well. We'll wait. They're missing their ultimatum. They're missing a blue. If you didn't notice that. They would need 2 kill spells here. It's possible. There's one. Oh, not like the other match we had that happened to us on. So they definitely had Ultimatum. So they were not the bearer of the land issue and the deck shuffler like we were. They had the bearer of bad news in their match like we did in our first match. So turned it around, very nice, healthy today. We didn't see the Lukka combo yet. Hopefully we can hit that best of 3. But overall 2-1, very nice. Let's go into our standard ranked again. We're going to play our best of 3 and let's go from here, my friends. So for those of you joining now, flip me a like if you enjoyed today's video, if you like the deck. We did go 2-1 in best of 1, very healthy. Had some issues with the shuffler, pretty nasty actually. You go ahead and check it out, see how many lands it took before we got a land or draws. But our opponent did not get that lucky on their shuffler in our third match. So very, very nice. All right, we'll play first. We'll keep this because it could be fast here. We'll find out. All right, let's see what we hit. Green it is. Gruul it is. Edgewell's gone. Not surprised. Figured that was gonna happen. Was trying to play around some things, but it never works. All right. We'll go for the ramp here. There we go. Growing War's good. Good in my book. Particularly if they play the Bone Crusher. Naya it is. We are having a ton of trouble. Good news is we can burn a few things down. I need another blue. Should play that as blue, I guess. There we go. We'll see what they're going to play. Ideally, we put Brazen on the top. Of the stack here. Now they could play the token here, and that will give them another one, and that will keep it alive. There they go. But now we got to play this a little bit differently. So here is where that board wiper is going to be big for us. Oh, where are you gonna go? If we could get Lukka. Yes! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that.
Dissenters are welcome to debate me in battle.
Oh, coma. Can they kill it? Oh, that would be boo. That would be bad. Oh my gosh, look at that on the stack. Come on. We did top deck Lukka, but still. Still, look at that. Oh, that's funny. On the stack. Wow. Wow. Well, at least we got to see it. I'm happy with that. That's the whole key of this deck. Not having them, not letting them have a response, so, but whatever. They need to swing in with everything. Yeah, there you go. We'll trade like this.
You'll have to do better than that.
Here we go. Let's see what we got. We can put that. Let's see what it is. Is it top? Top 3. View browser. Right. +1.
I have enhanced my tactics.
Down 2. We just got to keep the bone alive. They'll need another response. Actually, we don't have to keep the bone alive. We'll block here, and then we block here. So now we do this. We do this. Get our coma. Alright, not happening again. Now we're good. And we got Disdainful Stroke. We'll need to deal with the flyers. Whew. Intense match here. Ooh. Oh, it's too bad. I'm gonna get in trouble with these guys, though. Here's what's gonna happen. Going to attack in. Because they're gonna tap it down anyway. Alright, good with that. Oof. Let's see. What are we gonna hit? Oh boy. Lots of little tokens. This is where we're gonna board and wipe the board and go from there. We gotta get rid of Toski though too. How many cards they got left? 36. We're at 22. Alright, let's go thin. Now is when we don't want lands. Now is when we don't want lands. And no lands that we have, minus the cycles, that are going to pull us value. Let's see if they tap them down. Might. Now we could swing in. It's not going to be lethal on their side. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. We'll see if they get there. Now, if they swung in with everything and drew through, if they would have swung in and drew through, they could have had me close to lethal if they pulled another Bone Crusher. But now we have an opportunity to respond again. That's gone. So what do they have? One, two, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They got 7 up. We can attack in with 4. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 total. They'd be at 6. Half the block. Half the block. Let's see what we can hit here. Put 1 into our hand. The land. Into our hand. We're going to put 1 into our library. The exile. We're going to hit. We'll hit this guy. Don't know if that's so that trigger's still going to work actually, but we'll do it. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, there you go. All right, we got him at 1. We gotta get 7 through. Now, I know I can keep tapping down if I need to, so we just need to keep an eye on how many guys here. Mana's off for Love Struck. I just need to get 3 through. So all I need to do is I actually just need to play Brazen. I need to tap the Jaspera down, and I need to tap the other flyer down. So we'll see what they do here. As long as they can't kill my Brazen Borrower, we're okay. If they're tapped out of mana, we're good as well. Find out pretty quick. We'll see how they tap. We got it. That, my friends, was awesome. All right, so we have to think about how we are going to play this one. I actually like Crush the Weak in here. I like another Crowan. I do like an Ox as well. Problem is we could hit the Ox instead of Coma. But the late game value is big. This is big, and this is big. So that's 7. What do we want to move out? Lukka saved us that match. Makes a big difference. Ramp makes a big difference. These are all good. The Stainful Stroke helped, but it's only good against Toski. In this deck. Well, I guess it saved us against a couple things. The one-off's nice. The Crowan War's still going to be better. Board wipes are better. Landlore is helpful. We will hit a few of our guys if we do this differently here. I'm gonna get rid of that. I still like Scoos. Fire Prophecy's good. Go with 2 Brazens. 1 Landlore. Mainly, I just can't let the tokens get out of control. I'll do one of those. There we go. All right, let's try this. Oof. All right, long token match, best of 3. Oofda, 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 oofda. All right, what is our opponent gonna do here? Lysil. We can keep this. Don't have all the interactions we want, but that's all right. We can deal with it. Ooh, there we go. Now we think we should have went double red there, actually, because we don't even have blue. We don't need blue now. Might actually need to go green too for a Scoos, so we'll see. Ooh. We can block. Save that. We need a land though. Really, really bad. All right, so there we go. Now we got our double red. All right, good news. We can take Toski, get some draw. And hopefully then I can sack it with Lukka, which would be amazing. There we go. Probably spirits, I would think, huh? I still have one in my mine if I need to pull it out. Alright, here we go. What do we want? The red. Let's go with the blue.
fight monsters, not runts like you.
Oh, as long as they don't have their direct kill, which it looks like they do. Oh, we're good. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That felt awesome. That felt awesome. On top of that, we can play Klythos, which is huge. Ooh. Let's see. Ooh. We're still going to be able to play Klythos, though. So that's the big one. It's not going to matter. Oh. Ooh, that's good. That's good for us. I don't mind if they keep attacking that either, because we still have the Coma on the board, so we don't have to worry too much about Lukka right now.
Enemies it is then.
So we just need to load up here. We'll keep getting our 2/3/3s. We'll be able to tap them down. We'll be able to drain with Klythos. The right play is actually going to be tapping down Morbstruck probably every time, because it's going to cost us anyway. So. Oh, what? It says 6. Now it's 5. We need 7, right? Yes. I don't know if it's gonna do the 2 here. There it did. Okay. I'm just gonna keep loading. We can pull this guy out if we need to. they're gonna run out of time. So I can tap their line down 4, which would give me 4 guys, 12. Not enough yet. Oh, here we go. Boom. Oh, awesome match today. Very well done. Best of 1. Started off not the best, but we turned it around and we crushed best of 3. Super fun deck. Glad we ran this one finally. I was actually missing a coma. So the Sultai deck we did yesterday allowed us to do this one today. So I did craft that additional coma. Got sick of staring at it in too many decks. So let's go ahead here. Let's round out today, my friends. Absolutely a blast of a day. Whoops, wrong one. Blast of a day today. We crushed best of 1. We went 2-1. The first match we had definitely shuffler issues, but it happens. So we turned it around. The third match, our opponent definitely did not have the right makeup for Ultimatum. Figured they probably had it. Very close match, and we won that one. So best of 3, we went 2-0. We beat a Naya Adventures deck. Lots of turn thinking through, lots of things that our opponents did. Able to really show you the Lukka combo with Coma, which was awesome. The Krone Wars saved us. We did great sideboarding and ultimately played great. So Scavenging Ooze certainly helped us. Clythos certainly helped us. Was worried about some of that chip damage. Well, I moved those in. We got Crush the Week in there. All around powerhouse, super fun day. If you have questions or comments, let me know down below. Happy to help. Hop in the Discord server if you got questions. That's there in the details for you. Flip me a like if you enjoyed the video. Where's this stuff sit in the meta? So very strong. I think the deck's well positioned. Has been for a while. I would say probably on the tier 2, but top of the tier 2 side for both best of 1 and best of 3. We'll continue to watch it and see how it does. I'm a big fan of this deck. Turns in it would be nice too, but only so much you can do all the time, and this is certainly a consistent deck, and we saw that here today. So Planeswalkers, let me know what you think. If you got those questions, like I said, let me know. Other great ways to support the channel down below in the description. Very appreciative of the community as always. I don't take you guys and gals for granted. I really love what we're doing here. So we'll continue to look forward to the top decks. We got a weekly meta coming up. Twitch, if you guys didn't already, you can go check out the community beatdown I got earlier this week. Super fun. Absolutely join in there, sub, follow, whatever. Would love to see you around and hear from you. So Planeswalkers, and get some of that real-time interaction. Planeswalkers, you stay safe. We'll see you again soon. Until next time, lots of things coming your way. Mythras out.